Hi everybody, this is Nicole and I'm coming today because I participated again in the YouTube layout hop YTLH for November 2013, and this is the layout that I come up with for this month. The theme for this month was using mist and mask, so we had to use stencils and spray mist, which is what I used. Our sponsor for this month is Anna Fearer, and she's from morepaperthanshoes.com. So I'll have all the information below. Remember, the rules to the hop is you have to subscribe to everyone that's in the hop, and you must leave a comment on everybody's video in order to win the prize from our sponsor, morepaperthanshoes.com, Anna Fearer. So going ahead, here's the layout that I came up with. I used the homespun paper collection, which is this right here. So I used this one, and I used this paper here in the back with the green and white polka dots. Actually, it's like a cream color. I also used one of my favorite My Mind's Eye, the Market Street collection, and I used a bunch of different papers from here. It's lots of pinks and greens, really pretty girly colors. I also used this paper here from Daiso. It's the warm colors, color paper, and I used some of the baby pink in here. I also used some really pretty pink seam binding that I was gifted, and I used this pretty vintage like a creamy ivory eyelet lace that I got from eBay. I used this pearl strings that I got from downtown LA. I used this brick stencil from Saw Crafters, and I used this Nestabilities pennant die, and I used the baby one in the middle here. And then I also used some eyelash trim, and I sponged everything with Vintage Photo. And for my sprays, I used this from Shimmers, and it is Caribbean Sunset. Of course, you need to shake it up because all the shimmers kind of settles, but it's really pretty pink. And then I also used this one from Shimmers, and it's called Olive Branch. And what I used to do the brick stencil in the back, I used this Drydex. It's spackle. It goes on pink, as you can see, and when it's dry, it turns white. So I used that. And then, of course, I sponged everything with Vintage Photo. So I just backed everything on some heavyweight cardboard. The paper that I tore in the back is from that My Mind's Eyes collection, and it's the princess crowns. I love that paper. Pretty crowns on there. The top paper, of course, is from the homespun collection, the green polka dots. I put the brick stencil here on the back of the paper, and I used that Drydex spackle, and then I spritzed it with the green and pink sprays all over, and I kind of let the sprays just run all down the paper. I thought it was kind of cute. And then I just tore the papers in random spots and put that crown paper behind it. Here is one of the papers from the My Mind's Eye collection, as well as the pennants. At the top is from the My Mind's Eye collection. And I like the wording and the font that's on there. And I don't know if you can kind of pick it up, but it says beautiful and charming. And at the bottom it says adorable and sweet. This is a picture that I chose of my daughter, Taylor, at her baptism. And in this picture, she kind of looked like a princess to me, so that's kind of why I went with the whole princess theme. This princess thing came out of the My Mind's Eye collection. I just fussy cut it out of the one of the papers. I used this crown here from Michael's, from that $2 bin, and I just put some rhinestones over it just to make it pop out a little bit more. I use these heart doilies that I distressed with Vintage Photo, and then I spritzed it with the green and the pink spritz spray from Shimmers. And then my baby's picture, I just backed it on a couple of papers from the My Mind's Eye and the Daiso paper with the pinks, just to pop the pink out of the green some. Here's the eyelet lace that I used with the pink trim on top and the pearl strings that I just put on the top of there. Some pearl sprays that I just got from downtown LA that I just put there with some Wild Orchid Crafts flowers and the Wild Orchid Craft cherry blossom there in the middle. And then on the banner, I used that little baby pennant, and I just cut out some papers from the My Mind Eye collection. I just went with the pinks and the greens and some more Wild Orchid Crafts little roses there in the I believe it's the mint green. And then I just put some eyelash trim on top of the banner here just to make it a little more vintage shabbier. So, and then I just used another bling from Recollections that I just took off of the string, the same as I did those there. So that is my layout for this month. I'm really happy with the way that it came out. The first time that I tried the spritz and letting it just run all over the place, I don't know, but I don't know. I guess it'll grow on me. It was my first time, but I think it came out okay. I think it came out kind of cute. I like it. I really love this picture. It's another one of my favorite pictures of my baby because I think she is just the cutest little thing ever there. So that is my layout for this month. I'll move you in a little bit closer just so you can see some of the details there, so excuse the shakiness. So that is the top of the layout. And there is my little baby. She's a cutie. She's not a baby anymore. She's 13 now. And there is the bottom of it. And of course it's torn there at the bottom as well of the paper. So that is my layout, guys, for this month. I hope you guys like it. Make sure that you watch everybody's video and make sure that you leave a comment on everyone's video in order to be eligible to win the prize. Remember, the sponsor is Anna Fearer, and she's from morepaperthanshoes.com, and I will make sure that I leave the link and the information in the description box below. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you like it. Bye.